See, at least when we're conscious, we know we're doing it. When we're sleeping, you might do it in your sleep. You might not even know it. Because the reason I found out was, well, obviously I'm in pain, but before that, and actually in the middle of me recording the episode with Bill Ritchie from Angelo's, the one and only. I'm sure you have the sweet sauce from Angelo's, one and only. Yeah. I go for one of those right now.
Yeah.
But I'm interviewing him, and we're eating the pizza, and my tooth cracked.
Oh, what? Like you were like an actual crack?
So it wasn't my tooth. It was the veneer on top of my bridge. So how do you make the bridge, the fake teeth, all that kind of stuff. So I have one in the back of my mouth, and it cracked. I was like, holy fucking shit. So I thought the whole thing cracked. And I'm like, okay, I'll call the dentist tomorrow. And you know how I am with the dentist. I'll call tomorrow.
That's what
call tomorrow. Next thing you know, you don't call until you really need the call. And so I'm going to go see the dentist. He's like, the whole thing is intact. But it's just the veneer broke off. The reason it broke off is because you're grinding your mouth on that side. And it got to the point where it literally broke the tooth. I was like, holy fuck. So now I'm grinding it more and more and more. And it's really annoying. I don't want to wear a mouthpiece every fucking night.
No.
They're $1,000 too.
No
I'm
way.
like, I'll try the $100 one on Amazon first.
Really?
Yeah. They're like, I think it was like $1,200 for the top one, another $1,000 for the bottom one.
Wow.
I need some more food fight money for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Need some sponsors.
I need about the whole fucking valley to sponsor me for fucking, hey, I need dental work for the valley. Please sponsor me. All right. Let's forget about it. Let's get into it, Brogan. All right?
Awesome.
All right. Ready? Located in the heart of West Pittston, Pennsylvania, Luca Pizza brings bold pizza flavor and sandwich creations inspired by New York-style classics. With its own creative flair, whether you're craving a crispy Brooklyn-style pizza, specialty strombolis, hearty parm subs, or fresh salads, Luca delivers quality and taste that keeps the community coming back. Visit them at Luca Pizza, 200 Wyoming Avenue, West Pittston, Pennsylvania, 18643. From garlic knots to gourmet sandwiches and weekly specials, Luca Pizza is the go-to spot for comfort food with a kick. Just like our food fight episodes, big thanks to them for supporting our show and fueling our foodie debates. Looking for the perfect grooming experience for your pup? Welcome to Carley's Fairy Tale Dog Grooming, located at 8 North Main Street in Pittston. We offer boutique-style grooming with a focus on quality over quantity. Your furry friend will enjoy a cage-free, stress-free environment where they will feel comfortable and pampered. At Carley's, we make sure every dog leaves feeling and looking like royalty. Call 541-410-9582 or stop in today to book your appointment at Carley's Fairy Tale Dog Grooming. Welcome to the Food Fight Podcast. I'm your host, Brian DiMattei. I'm here with my guest today, Brogan Scotch from Scotch Sauce. Brogan, welcome to Food Fight.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. I told you before when you came in, it's going to be a saucy kind of day today. We got competitors today. What we need to do is get the sauces in the ring and have them go one-on-one. What I'm talking about is we got the Scotch sauce today. We got the Happy Boy, which I did buy a smaller bottle off of you at the Wing Fling, right?
That's right.
The perfect place to buy some sauce.
Yeah.
And then we got Peggy's hot wing sauce coming in the studio next.
Yep, good
Maybe
stuff.
you two. I'm trying to prolong the episodes so they run into each other, And then we get them in the ring, and then we see who comes out on top.
Food fight.
All right, food fight.
Am I allowed to say that?
Oh, yeah, say it all the time.
Okay, good.
Say it all the time. I love hearing it in public. I do
Okay.
like hearing it. I do have stickers now. So stickers will be in my pockets at all times.
Nice.
I have had stickers in months. Missed opportunities all the time. Especially all the people who sign up at the gym for new members. I used to give them stickers.
Oh, yeah.
And now I have months and months and months, hundreds of people that I lost out on. Anyways, Brogan, thank you for coming to Food Fight. Thank you for bringing some sauce.
Absolutely.
I love the shirt as well.
Thank you.
I would love to get a shirt sometime. I'm starting to collect shirts now. So I'm just telling my guests to bring me a shirt. Speaking of shirts, Brian, we are getting Food Fight podcast shirts made up soon.
Nice.
So all my guests, I'll come back. I'll probably reach out to all my old guests and we'll get them some shirts.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's been long overdue.
Cool.
Long overdue. Only reason why it's overdue, because of my awesome skill of procrastination.
Oh, I'm pretty good at that too. So
let's get right into it. How long did you procrastinate on introducing your sauce to the public?
Wow.
How did you get it started?
yeah.
Let's go right into it. Let's get right into the first round of it.
Honestly, the original, the green label one, that recipe has to go back, 10 years, like at least. It's something, whipped up in my grandma's kitchen, with trial and error over time, just obsessed with hot sauce, obsessed with wings. And so it wasn't until a handful of years later, started hanging out with some friends, and we got like a little group going. I kind of became like the cook or the chef of the group. And so like wing nights would come around, I'd cook it up for them, and everyone's eating it, and they're all quiet, and they're like, hey man, like this is really good. And so that was probably about 5 years ago or so. And then my two friends, Nick and Zach, who are now my partners, they were the ones to like really inspire me and encourage me, like, hey, we got to take this to, make it an actual product. And it seemed like such a long journey, and that's where the procrastination comes in. That was probably 2020, and didn't get officially launched and rolling until about 10 months ago.
Was it procrastination, or was it getting everything right, or a little bit of both?
Yeah, there was some trial and error, because like we only had the green label, the original Happy Boy. We wanted to do a garlic parm version that needed some, testing. Then we wanted to do a spicier version because I like it hotter. That's the black label, the extremely Happy Boy. And so it there was some, R&D going on there, but then there was also a lot of, licensing and, finding the right space to produce the sauce, some red tape to get through and, make sure everything's square. And
okay.
It was a process, and a lot of procrastination happened. It could have happened quicker, but we also, had our full-time jobs while we were doing this too. So
I understand that. Then like there could be times where you're like a couple months, you're like your nose into it, everything's going great, and then something else comes up, and then this and the other bounce around, but you got to where it was, right?
We got it.
Speaking of red tape, I see not so much tape, but I see the thermometer on the back of that bottle. That is just where my hotness is.
Do you think that's an accurate description of that sauce?
Yes, because the thing with the Happy Boy is I remember the first bite I had that review ready to rock and roll. It made more sense to do it the week of our episode.
Oh yeah, sure.
So when I first put it on, I'm sitting there, I'm eating, it was definitely grilled. I think it was definitely chicken I was eating. Well, I remember from the video, it was chicken or eggs or something, or maybe both.
Both are good.
No, it's weird. A lot of people get freaked out if you eat chicken and eggs on the same plate.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Who cares? It's just different. It's the same thing, different forms, right? It's just protein. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, this chicken needs something, and I'm like, let's fucking do it. I get the phone out.
Nice.
I get the phone out. I start eating the Happy Boy sauce, and I remember it being a little kick at first, and then it finishes off sweet. That's what I really liked about it.
Okay, cool.
That's what makes it, finishing it off sweet is what makes it different from all the other Tabasco. What's the other one? What's the other one? The red.
Frank's
hot, Frank's red, whatever there is. A few other things that would normally be like that sauce that you just sprinkle on a few drops on.
Right.
But it was hot at first and followed by that sweetness. I'm assuming this one with the full, it's not a full temperature either.
No, because like I kept the thermometer not full because it still has flavor to it. It's still something.
It's full, isn't it?
No, it
should be.
Well, not for me. For me, it's like I could have a whole order of wings, and it's like maybe my nose is running at the end, but it's not like like you don't have to use it. Well, maybe you would have to use just a drop.
A little drop, because I'm a pussy when it comes to the hotness. Yes, I am. But we're gonna try some of your extremely Happy Boy.
Oh, are you?
The name on there.
Oh, are you?
The extremely Happy Boy beef. I definitely see that on there.
It gets hotter on the jerky.
That's a real hot one.
Because the dehydration, it takes some of the moisture out, leaves all the spice behind. So.
All right, well, we're going to get to that in a little while. But we're going to back up to, when did your passion for cooking begin?
Oh, okay. Yeah, love food. I have a younger brother, Carlo. He's 6 years younger than me, and he actually started watching like Food Network, and he started hopping in the kitchen, cooking all these great meals. And I was like, yo, my little brother, he's like blowing me out of the water here with this stuff. So like,
what year is this of the Food Network?
Oh man, that's got to be.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 30.
Oh, okay.
So that
you're a pup.
Yeah, this had to be probably 15 years ago.
Okay, I just want to see what era.
Yeah,
I watched the network as well. I was trying to see what era that we are going in there, but there's always great stuff on there.
Yeah.
Please continue.
Yeah, but he was an inspiration because my little brother, he's 6 years younger than me. At the time, he was probably 9 or 10, and he's cooking up all these gourmet meals, multiple courses. And I come from a family that loves food to begin with. And so I thought, maybe it's time to elevate from, just not that there's anything wrong with like bacon, a salmon, and a side of green beans, but I'm like, I want to get experimental with some things here. And so getting into flavor, what makes something taste good, like the fundamental elements, like the acid, the fat, the salt level, and that kind of is all what poured into the Happy Boy hot sauce. I wanted to make a sauce that was like balanced. So that was probably the beginning of the food journey. And like I said, cooking for my friends. And, to this day, I love chefing it up in the kitchen. I've hardly done it professionally besides the hot sauce, but love doing it at home.
Me too. I used to love cooking too. It's definitely a passion of mine. I almost went to school to be a chef, but then I started working in the restaurant.
Oh, really?
I started working in the restaurant business, and I realized that was going to be a mistake.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard it's really stressful, and
Yeah.
it's just
It's like I don't want to be that maniac in the kitchen, so it's just long hours, whatever, right?
yeah, it's
So
like your baby.
what was it that made you want to create? You might have already said that, but I want to get into a little bit more. What made you say, like, we're going to create a hot sauce, a tabletop hot sauce to compete with Tabasco sauce and Frank's Red Hot? What made you be like, that's what we're going to dial in on? What exactly was it?
It had to be passion and love for hot sauce from a young age.
What was your first hot sauce?
Oh, man. Well, I actually remember being a kid and holding a bottle of hot sauce from the fridge. It was Melinda's. Do you know the brand?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it has the woman's face on it.
Okay.
And I remember reading the ingredients and seeing, like, there's carrots in here. There's, like, onions in here. This is so much different than, like, Tabasco, which I love Tabasco, but Tabasco, and its strength is this, that it only has, like, 3 ingredients: vinegar, peppers, and salt.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I see this Melinda's with all these, fresh, delicious sounding ingredients in a really good sauce. So that was probably my first sauce that also put that light bulb on, like, oh, there's a wide world of hot sauces out here. And then, over the years, just trying different wing sauces. Some were on the sweeter side, some were more savory, some were going to melt your face off. And I think that passion and love made me want to make one that could stand up with that crowd. All these sauces that I love, I wanted to make something that could, go shoulder to shoulder with them.
It worked.
Cool.
I'm going to keep that in my fridge over the other ones. So
Awesome.
So let's put the sauce away for a couple minutes.
Sure.
Let's get into you a little bit. Where did you grow up?
Grew up in like Moscow area.
Okay.
I was born, I think, down in Wilkes-Barre.
Wilkes-Barre.
Wilkes-Barre, but then lived a few years in Scranton. Then lived the majority of my formative years in Moscow.
Okay.
Stayed in that area, Elmhurst area. Moved down to Wilkes-Barre for a while, and now I'm back in Scranton. So I've always been NEPA.
NEPA. You went to college at Marywood?
That's right.
And what'd you go for? You didn't go for hot wing sauce and marketing, right?
No. Well, almost into the marketing. I did. I was going to be a teacher for a while.
Okay.
But then I decided to focus on English and writing, and I also had a literature in there as well. So graduated with that, got into blogging, marketing, writing, and kind of kept up with that for the last 6 years or so until the beginning of 2025, and that's kind of when I started to devote much more time and energy and effort into the sauce and trying to make it a real thing.
That's your full-time job, school teacher?
No.
Oh, I apologize.
No, I was going to college to be one,
okay.
But then went into the marketing. So that was my full-time job for 6 years. Today, during the day when I'm not doing sauce, I'm doing construction actually with my father, who has a construction company.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Keeping yourself busy.
Yep. Keeping the muscles working.
Yeah, definitely.
Getting some sun.
What kind of marketing job did you do?
It was a lot of blogging for a variety of companies. Like any day that I logged in, I could be writing about boats one day. The next day I could be writing about tattoos. The next day could be garage doors. It was completely random. And it was fun. I actually kind of liked that variety. And then went away from that and focused more on actually the outdoor industries, like hunting, fishing, archery, some construction actually in there as well, marketing for some construction businesses. And so got kind of specialized toward the end, and got into some graphic design, website development a little bit. And when that journey had reached its zenith, I guess you could say, it was time to switch things up.
Run me through a blog on a garage door.
Oh, man. Wow, so exciting. It'll be like, you've got garage door problems? We can help. Next section would be, first, you got to identify the problem. Here's what could be going on. And then you give a bullet point list. And then the next section might be, watch out for those springs. They've got really high tension and they could hurt you. That's why you got to hire a professional. And then that's when you bring in the company that you're writing for. We can help. Here are our services that we offer. And then the final paragraph will be, contact us, click here. You got to get that click, and then you're home for dinner.
Boom. And anyone that has a garage door problem, zoomed right into that fucking block too. They're like, my door is busting my balls right now. What is the problem?
Yep. You hopefully answer it. And then
that seems like a lot of fun to do.
Yeah,
like
it was fun.
I graduated from Penn State with marketing degree.
Okay.
And I went to school. Remember the show? Well, maybe you don't remember. Maybe you ever saw it. Mad Men?
Yeah, I've seen some
the
clips from
marketing
it, but
show?
I haven't watched it through.
So that was like the 50s and 60s. They're marketing for cigarette ads, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Smoking everywhere. What an amazing show. If you're a marketing guy, you should check the show
Okay.
out if you like the parts of it, right? So I'm watching this show. I'm like, this would be really, really cool to do stuff like that. Not realizing that marketing is not like that anymore. But there also wasn't digital marketing really in 2006, 2007 when I went to school.
Okay.
It was more, it was a little bit. Facebook was still
Kind
a
of
thing.
in that transition period, right?
Yes, that'd be the best way to put it. But there was still, everything was PowerPoints and traditional news ads, newspaper, everything like that. So I learned that. And then when I started getting into the social media years ago, I had to relearn all of the digital marketing. Do you find yourself having the same issues with that?
Yeah, because like I was blogging for years, and then in the next marketing job I had, I started doing some social media, and that was like, there's a lot that goes into this. It's not just post and hope for the best. There's strategy involved. There's, best practices. And then on top of that, social media changes, give it a couple years and the things that worked today aren't going to really work in 2 years. So
that's a good point.
You do have to keep relearning it. And so it's a little bit of a beast, and it's fun sometimes, but sometimes it's work, like anything else that you're investing into to grow a brand or whatever.
That's exactly where we're going. That's perfect. You read my mind on that one. So when you guys decided you had the recipe, you had the Happy Boy recipe down. This is it. This is the sauce.
Got it. Down to the gram.
What was your next step?
Next step after that was we got to bottle it. So we started with ball jars. We actually,
that seems like so nerve wracking just thinking about it. Like we have to get these motherfuckers in jars now.
Yeah, and they have to stay fresh, and nothing can crack. So we did ball jars for friends and family. The heat would cause the top to seal, so you got a good seal on it. But pouring out of a ball jar is so messy, and then the lid gets all rusty, and it was, it's disgusting after 2 weeks if your sauce lasts that long. So we had to find a bottle supplier. We started off pretty small, only getting a few cases of bottles at a time, but now we're getting hundreds of bottles at a time. But it was definitely find a way to bottle it, keep the product good, and then on top of that, a label. We started off with just like a little green square. I should have brought like my really old. I have one of our original bottles. It's probably bad by now, but
send me a picture of it later on. We could do a post about it. The whole week leading up, a whole week for episode, we'll just keep on making posts.
All right, I'll send that. But it was just a little green rectangle. My partner Nick designed it, and we got it says Happy Boy on it, but that's it. But you got to start somewhere, I guess. And it still helped people recognize the Happy Boy. So by the time we were growing, it was in pretty easy transition from all the grassroots efforts we made. People were ready to buy it, and they loved seeing it with the barcode, the nutrition facts. It was fun to see the journey.
That's a long journey because you have to get out of food regulations, all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah,
like sending it out to get like lab tested for shelf stability, pH level. And once you send it out, the ball's in their court. So you could be waiting a couple months. And so you're kind of twiddling your thumbs a little bit, but it's all stuff you got to do.
Who makes the sauces in the big batches? You?
Yeah, I do.
You guys still do them?
Yeah.
Huge batches how often do you cook it?
Right now, it's I should say it's also my two partners and I. They get in the kitchen. We all glove up together.
Okay.
But what was the question? Sorry.
It was who makes the who only makes the sauce?
Yeah, it's
only
just
you
us
guys
right now. At this point, we're open to a co-packing situation.
If
at some
you get
point.
someone to make it perfect for you,
right?
That's the same thing.
It has to be perfect. Yeah. The value has to be right. Like I don't want to charge. It's already kind of a premium priced product, and I don't want to have to charge more for it. But yeah, as of now, we yield about 12 gallons at a time, so it's still a pretty small batch, and we do that about once a week at this point.
12 gallons is a lot of sauce.
It is, yeah. So those pots are big, and actually kind of tiring to stir.
It is. You kind of stir with the big oar.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So recipe wise, just a lot of trial and error until it was just right.
Yeah, we knew there was a while when we were cooking it together, and we knew it was a little bit of jazz situation. Like we knew, now it tastes right, but we knew we had to get it down to the gram. So we had a few sessions where we would, add another gram of salt, add another, ounce of brown sugar or whatever. And then we would just incrementally get it. And then we were like, this is it. Write it down. We're done here. And that's what it was for all 3 flavors.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So next was getting it out to your customers. So we'll get that. We'll get to that in a minute. All right.
Sure.
You remember a TikTok viral sauce called pink sauce?
Maybe refresh
Recently.
my memory.
So it was this lady who made this sauce in her house, and it was passion fruit was the main ingredient. That's what made it look pink.
Okay.
And there was dairy, spices, other stuff in there, right?
Yeah.
It looked fucking disgusting. She's sitting there eating like fried chicken and other stuff in the camera. You got the people that like that kind of stuff. And she's dripping the sauce all over it. And she went viral immediately that night. Like hundreds of thousands of new followers, millions of views, people sharing. They ended up being like 80 million views, 100 million views,
Wow.
like just for all the people that saw it. So then she started to bottle it up and sell it.
Oh, okay.
So when she would sell it, she started shipping it $20 a bottle.
Wow.
For fucking sauce, all right? $20 a bottle.
Like this size?
Yeah. It was like a squeeze bottle, like
Okay.
like a medium ketchup squeeze bottle.
Really?
But then all the stuff that came back from it was people showing they got it sent to them. It was crushed.
Oh no.
Most of it was gone bad because she was shipping it in normal envelopes, like she made it in her kitchen.
Okay.
And it was dairy products in it. So you're shipping it in heat.
And
days.
and she didn't get it like probably tested or processed or anything.
It wasn't. You have to get those. If you're gonna ship stuff like that's dairy, it's gotta be like ready to be. It's gotta be like prepared normally, right? Whatever. Yeah. But it wasn't. It was shipped. It was shipped dangerous. It was shipped just like people were getting sick, suing her, and she's like. And then the label was wrong. It was like 475 servings, but it was supposed to be like something different. Like, and she of course blamed the manufacturer. Hey, listen, if I'm getting my sauce bottled up before, I guarantee that you did this before this got sent, when this was made. Here's the final product.
Yep.
Hold on a second. You probably looked over every single inch.
Oh my, yeah. Oh yeah, every step of the process.
Every single inch. So this person is trying to get viral and rich. You got to look it up.
I have to.
It's a whole YouTube video on it.
I have to.
I just watched it the other day. It was perfect.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that, shipping was also stressful, like you're talking about.
That's why I wanted to bring us into it. Like, how did you get it? How did you get it into? Okay. Now the recipe's perfect. We have it bottled. We have it labeled. Now we're ready for sale. Mm-hmm. What the fuck do we do now?
Yeah.
What was that? What was that moment like?
Oh, wow. There were so many layers to it because there was an element that was still very grassroots where, I'm like calling up my mom and saying, hey, got the sauce ready? Like, any of your coworkers want any? Or, we're all just asking our friends, family. And of course, bringing social media into it as well to try to raise awareness. We probably had like 30 followers a year ago. Now we're at like, I think just over 1,000, which is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. So it does help to get the awareness out that way. But right at the beginning, it was just kind of grassroots, hand to hand, making a post saying like, message us, because we didn't even have the website live. It was just like, message us if you want some. We'll meet up. And, got a few orders that way for like the holidays and whatnot. But once it started to pick up a little steam, we got the website rolling. We obviously want to have an online storefront. We want to have a market in that way. And so we get some orders here and there. And now it's just like, if I have some level of OCD, I like channel that hard into packaging every bottle. It gets wrapped, and then it gets bubble wrapped at least once. You stuff it around, you fill the empty spaces, you make sure the box is the right size, and it's actually kind of satisfying to do. But we had a few breaks early on when we didn't quite know what we were doing. People would message us, send us a picture. Hey, luckily it was a lot of family. Got some broken ones in here, and then you feel really bad, but they're like,
That's the person. Those are the people to do it to.
Yeah.
That's when you get the trial and error. So how long did that go on for? Like trial and error, this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Until you streamlined the whole entire process.
Yeah. It was, it was definitely several months, after we got our licenses and whatnot, where we were like, okay, we're legal. We can do this all. Getting it so that we're like very streamlined, shipping it out is definitely a couple months. And there was still we thought we had it, and then there's still a mistake. Like originally we were shipping single bottles in padded envelopes that they cracked like 3 or 4 times. So it's like, all right, no more padded envelopes. You just learn things like that along the way, especially when you're doing it all ourselves like we are.
What did you switch over to? Little boxes?
Yeah, actually,
With some styrofoam in the middle of there.
it's pretty amazing. The bottle manufacturer that we get our bottles from, they ship all their bottles in the perfect size boxes for orders, and so we get to reuse those. You know, we use our own branded tape and everything, and the boxes are completely blank, which is fantastic. So that was super helpful that we get those bottles to the perfect sizes.
And we make two. You make two sizes: the smaller one,
Yep,
and the larger one.
yep. The garlic parm only comes in the large because it's a little thicker, and then the hot one right now is only in a small. Maybe we'll do that in a larger.
Right
one
where
later.
it belongs.
Yeah, that's kind of what we think.
Right where it belongs. Small. Brian's shaking his head. Small and intimidating.
Right.
You know what? Let's take a little conversation break.
Sure.
And let's get into that. Let's
You want to try it?
Let's eat some beef jerky.
All right.
All right. Well, first, tell the listeners about the beef jerky. We haven't even discussed it yet. We discussed it. Let's talk about the beef jerky a little bit.
Sure. Yeah, beef jerky. I love beef jerky. You know, a lot of people do. We also kind of wanted to have a snack product in our lineup, something that utilized our sauces. And actually, when I was in college, I did work for a company called Jive Jerky in Moscow, in my hometown.
Jive Jerky.
Yeah, they were back in probably 2013, I think they opened.
They still around?
No, they stopped within the last few years.
Did you steal the recipe?
No.
Is that why they're out? Okay.
No, and they've actually been really
Food fight.
They've been really supportive from the beginning of this, which is great. But you know, they did teach me how to make it. You know, how to slice the meat, what size you want, what doneness you want, at least to my preferences, and I like the kind of jerky they made. So it's similar in texture. If anyone's ever tried Jive Jerky back in the day, but we use eye round of beef from Shifts. We get everything from Shifts.
Nice.
And slice it up ourselves. We've got a few dehydrators that we use. The kitchen smells fantastic, and you got to taste test the product every now and then to make sure it's good. So that's always good. There's a little tear on the bottom, by the way.
All right. You saw me going like this.
Yeah, some people pull out the knife. That's fine too.
I don't carry weapons.
Okay, but it's very kind of a passion project. We can only do really small batches of it, but I think it pays off. People love jerky, and we love it too. Where
can your fans buy the jerky? Right next to the sauces?
Not at some places have it. Let's see.
I found the notch.
There you go.
You pointed down here.
Oh, yeah, right. A little over.
You might have pointed there. I'm sorry.
That's all good. Yeah, actually at the Viewmont Mall, NEPA Crafters Unite, they're like craft shop there right by the food court. They have our jerky and our sauce. A little cafe down in DuPont called Crafty Beans, they have our jerky. And then up in Honesdale, Jerry's olive oil store on Main Street has our jerkies too.
Ooh, olive oil store.
Yeah, they got olive oils and vinegars.
That sounds like a nice place to go to.
It's a good place, yeah.
Nice. Genoa Wholesale Foods, supplying quality since 1947. For over 75 years, Genoa Wholesale Foods has been your trusted partner for premium food supplies. Specializing in services to pizzerias, Genoa also caters to restaurants, bakeries, delis, and bars throughout northeastern Pennsylvania. They proudly offer a blend of both private label and national brands, helping you find the perfect products to meet your restaurant needs. With local deliveries and the care of a family-owned business, they are committed to making your success their priority. Choose Genoa Wholesale Foods for reliable, top-quality restaurant supplies that keep your business running smoothly. Genoa Wholesale Foods, locally owned and operated for 3 generations. Call Genoa today at 570-823-6142 or visit them online at www.genoafoods.com. I opened up the sauced up jerky.
Yep, that's the classic beef.
Savory, salty, rich. I see on the back we got some anchovies.
Yep, that's from the W sauce. So
I like that.
It adds that depth of flavor.
You ever have anchovies on sweet sauce pizza?
No, but you're saying I have to, I think.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Because you get the salty and the richness, you get the sweetness of the sauce.
Angelo's, the one and only, plain pizza with the sweet sauce. Anchovies on half of it. You need to get some plain half.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the anchovies on the other side, yeah.
That sounds
really,
nice.
really good. Really, really good.
I guess I'll join you so you're not the only one eating here.
You got to throw Brian some meat.
Oh, yeah. Here.
I'm not going to say no.
Little teriyaki, right?
That's from the soy. So there's a soy, Worcestershire sauce, balance, a little bit of garlic.
I like it.
Try to keep it simple for the classic. Something that's like salty and savory, not too hard. No added sugar in that one.
I've been watching I don't care today, but I'm watching my sodium intake.
How are you?
I have a tournament next week, so my weight's got to be on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I could eat, like Saturday, I kind of pigged out pizza, trash, garbage, right?
You have to.
7 pounds
No
of
way.
bloat the next morning.
What?
That's sodium. I don't look it, but I will put on 5 to 7 pounds of water weight, depending on how much sodium I eat that day. Yeah. But
I'm a big salt guy.
I pissed it all out. By Monday, it was all gone.
There you go.
But I got to keep that momentum for my match. My match is 1 week tomorrow. 1 week tomorrow. We're going to Las Vegas for a week.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a blast.
Cool.
It's going to be a blast. If I survive the hot jerky.
Oh, yeah, because you want to go, or do you want to try the milder garlic parm one first? End with the spice? Or
I'm going to chase it with this one.
Gotcha. I don't think we had this one when I was doing the 570 podcast. I think that day we didn't. So if you want to try some hot
It's going to clear up my sinuses today?
It may.
Because they're busting my balls.
It may. Here, it kind of sticks together because we vacuum seal it. And we call it sauced up jerky because not only do we marinate it in the sauce, but then we also coat it in the sauce.
Come on, Brian. You're joining me.
Yeah, I'm joining too.
You coming in?
I'm not scared.
Yep. If I can grab
Oh,
a
my
piece.
God. It smells hot.
Did you go in?
I didn't eat it yet. Go ahead. You guys go first.
Whole piece right in. I'm not afraid.
I'm 3 seconds in. My tongue's already on fire. My nose is starting to work up.
It's hot.
There may be a break. There may
That's
be a break
okay.
in between the show here.
I commend you for diving in.
I was goaded into it earlier. Wasn't I, Brian?
That was good.
You like it?
Oh, yeah.
So for you, that's
It's not that bad yet.
okay. I think you're going to survive.
I love watching people in pain from hot sauce. It's so good.
Is it going to get worse?
You might get a minute of oh boy, and I think it's going to taper off. Yeah, you got the nose going. Should have had some milk.
That's not bad.
Not bad, right?
My eyes are watering.
I wouldn't down an entire bag of that in one sitting though. But it's like you need a little hit of something. Take a piece of that and it'll wake you right up.
That's a hit. Holy shit. I'm feeling a little bit now. But we're going to stay strong.
Okay.
We're going to go into, this is the more sweeter beef jerky, right?
That one is like, we use the
Garlic parm, Happy
Garlic parm
Boy
one.
beef. Mild, buttery, garlicky, and savory. Whew. All right, let's try it.
that'll
Ease it out, right?
yes, exactly.
All right.
This one is quite delicious.
Okay. If I must.
But of course, I would say that.
Taste the butter right off the bat.
And it soaks into the meat, keeping it super tender.
It's cooling my mouth down already.
Good idea finishing with that one.
Mm-hmm. On the wing fling, the first hot wing that we ate in the hot category, set me off. I was on fire the whole
no.
time. I don't know.
Which place? Do you remember?
I don't remember. But I don't know if the other ones after that were hot or not because
Oh, yeah.
I was on fire from number one.
Yeah, I was in Paradise at that event.
That was fun. Mm-hmm. Went to the Kabasi Festival last week, too.
Oh,
in
nice.
Plymouth. That was an event.
I did not go, but I love kielbasi.
That was fun. I was one of the judges. It was fun.
Oh, cool.
The very first one we ate ended up being the winner.
Wow.
I think it was Joe's, something like that. I'm still chewing the jerky. It cooled me off
You like that
immediately. It cooled me off immediately. Yeah,
Good.
that was good.
Wow. We did the whole gambit.
Ooh.
Well done.
I survived.
Food fight.
I survived. No more. No more. Might be some hot wings here later on. I got to take a drink break here real quick.
Sure, I'll join you on that.
My nose is running now. My nose is running now. Oh, okay. Let's get back into it.
All right.
Let's get back to the sauces.
Okay.
All right. The recipe's done. They're jarred up. They're being bottled. Now you're putting them in boxes.
Mm-hmm.
When did you guys decide to make the website? What was the idea behind that? Did you slowly roll it out? Was that the plan?
Well, we actually jumped the gun a year prior, like before we knew what needed to be done in terms of like our certifications and whatnot.
Okay.
So we had the website sitting there waiting, barely made, but it had, I think, a very minimal homepage, and it might have had a shop, but no products available. So we had it sitting there waiting. And when it was time to get this online store rolling, we had to take pictures of the products. We got ourselves a little white box thing off Amazon that,
I understand.
Super easy to remove the background.
Yeah.
And we had to, this was like so stressful for me. I get stressed out. But we had to weigh the products in boxes so that the website would know when people place an order how heavy it is, because you can also print your labels out through the website. It's like super streamlined once you get it. But it requires this input up front of data of like how much these things weigh and how much they would weigh in combination with each other, etc. Eventually got it all straightened out, and then from there it was pretty much just flipping the switch, making it go live. That was probably, maybe November or December of last year, right in time for the holidays. We tried to get it launched.
Okay. Oh, so you're still not even a year in.
Not even
yet.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Only about, I think it was like September, October, we got our green light.
What was that day like?
Joyous.
I bet.
It felt so good.
I bet. All that hard work.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's time to sit back and see how it goes.
Yep. Inspector comes in. They're just like, yeah, everything's good. You're good to go. And it's just like, I was so stressed about this.
That is probably extremely stressful.
Yeah.
Extremely stressful.
But I want to encourage anyone who's thinking of doing the same thing. Like, even if you get a roadblock or someone says, this isn't up to spec, it's not like game over.
Yeah.
Right. They're going to tell you what you need to do, and they're going to be gracious. And if you're friendly with the city and with, the inspectors, they're friendly with you too. It's just the way life is.
You put a good product out.
Yep.
The product speaks for itself too. And there's going to be haters along the way, doubters along the way. This isn't that good. Oh, no, I don't think you should do that. Blah, 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 blah. I've learned they got their own fucking problems. And I'm not one of them.
Got like a couple haters over the past few months,
Let's get into it. Share a little bit if you want. You don't have to if you don't want to. We can pivot. All right, yeah.
No, we can get into a little bit of a food fight. So
I love it.
I had someone come up to me actually at I don't want to say where. I don't want to narrow it down. But someone came up and looked at the product. They're like, oh, where are you guys from? Scranton, whatever. And then they look at the ingredients, and you may have seen it. They said, why do you use MSG? And I said, because it's tasty. It's delicious.
That's all you did.
and this person started shaking their head and tisk at me. And they said, nope, if it's actually good, you don't need to use MSG, and walked away. And so that kind of got me burning up a little bit. I was like, ooh, like I haven't felt this way yet in this whole experience. But I had to, like you said, this person, they can eat whatever they want to eat. And if they don't want MSG, that's fine. But it was that feeling of, you weren't actually curious about why I put MSG in here. You wanted to have some sort of moral moment with me, like I'm immoral for using MSG. And guess what? I don't care if people don't like MSG. That's fine. I think it's had some bad stigma over the years. I think it's actually, a lot more natural than people think. It is technically a natural product, but there's some stigmas attached to it. And I'm not a scientist, so I don't want to tell you one way or another. I choose to use it in the recipe, and if you like it, you like it. Yeah. I hope you do.
I understand that. And ultimately, it's a hot sauce too. There's not a lot of MSG. It's not like you're eating 1,000 servings.
No,
there's worse things.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. There is I'm not going to announce it yet. I'm helping them do some content. They're on my show. They're going to be releasing their own sauce, bottled sauce. And in the pizza sauce, I asked them the other day, I go, why'd you use soybean oil?
Okay. Yeah.
The olive oil, they start off with the olive oil. It was just burning. It wasn't lasting. So soybean oil was the best way to do it. And, you know, people might make some comments about that.
Sure.
But there's a reason behind it. It's not like you're eating the sauce every single day. There's a reason behind it. If you don't want to eat it because of that, you don't have to. Just like the MSG person.
Yeah.
So you're right. That person looking to cause a fight.
Yep. A food fight. And
Looking to cause a food fight.
it's okay. Like, but yeah, that was an experience I hadn't had. I had someone else, you know, say online, they're like, yum, sugar sauce, they called it. And, you know, there's a sweetness to it, obviously.
Oh, there is. I love it.
And so I took it as a compliment. I'm like, yeah, we use brown sugar. It's not like we're using fake sweeteners in it, you know? Yeah. And I wanted the sauce to have a sweet note.
It's probably someone that eats too much sugar on a daily basis anyways.
Maybe. And guess what? I'm totally fine with that. If people read the ingredients, they go, oh, sugar, sorry, I can't have it for health reasons.
Right.
Totally understandable.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
I agree. They're all...
There's not a lot.
There's not a lot of sugar.
It might even say like zero. It's like less than 1 gram per serving.
1 gram added sugar. 1 gram.
Per serving, yeah.
People probably those same people probably consume hundreds of grams every single day.
Right.
Every single day. I get the haters too, bro, in the mailbox. And messages like, oh, what you're doing is an embarrassment. You're this, you're that. You interrupt your guests too much, which I have been working on over my last few episodes. I think I do. I'm trying to clean up a little bit. But overall, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
At least your MSG guy had the balls to come see you face to face.
Yeah.
I get the trash trolls that make up fake names.
No.
And say that I'm a toddler because I walk around with a microphone and interview people. You are literally behind a fake name on Facebook.
Yeah.
Ripping into a grown man
Who's
for what he
toddler?
does. Oh, God, I would just love to get there. Just love to just, you know, just one day. But it doesn't bother me like it used to.
Yeah. You do grow some thicker skin as time goes on.
Bro, when it would first start, you probably felt the same way. Like when we first started doing this, like, why is this guy bothering me? Like, I'm not bothering anybody. Is he right? Who? Just in general. The trolls.
Oh, yeah.
Like, are these trolls right? Like, but it's just literally it's 1 or 2 people out of thousands.
Oh, yeah.
That are just, ultimately, in my opinion, it comes down to somewhere along the line, they're jealous about something. Get over it. Get over it. Start your own thing.
Yeah.
Do your own thing. Stop trying to bring other people down who are doing stuff like this. Get over yourself. I don't know what your fucking problem is.
Try to add some positivity into the world, which on the internet, it's so, you think everyone must hate me. But no, it's actually a vast minority of people who are the loudest that have to say something negative to you.
It's a lot easier to be a jerk off sometimes than it is to be a nice person.
You get the quick little dopamine rush of saying something to someone.
What's wrong with people? I blocked them and they make another account with the same name.
That's an obsession.
And then they tell me, oh, just so you know, man, like someone put me up to this. They asked me to do this. Pretend to be like a woman on there, like saying that they wanted to help me.
Oh, what?
So this is someone that came at me saying that they wanted to help my brand because my brand, I'm boring. I do this, I do that. I was like, what are you talking about?
I could fix you.
I could help you do that. Your YouTube channel is not doing it because they didn't give me no reasons. And it didn't make any sense. Now it makes more sense when they came out and said that they were really a guy behind a woman's name on Facebook harassing me because somebody, I know who it is. I'll tell you after the show. It's hysterical, but it's also pathetic too.
Oh, okay.
Like another grown man on the other side calling me a child or whatever because I walk around with a microphone interviewing people, which doesn't make any sense at all. But you're literally saying that as you're pretending to be somebody else online, doing it for somebody else. That's insanity.
Yeah, that's mind-boggling.
That's the kind of person that you could talk to 1,000 times, but they're talking to the wall here. Talking to the bricks.
Yeah.
Because they're just like, what? And they just have no fucking idea what the hell they're talking about. All right. Let's bring it back in, all right? Let's bring it back in. What kind of foods do you pair your sauces with? Let's talk about Happy Boy first.
Yeah, the regular Happy Boy. Awesome. I think they're all awesome on wings. Love cooking up wings. Got to get them crispy. They have to be crispy.
Now, do you toss them fully in sauce, or are you eating each wing with a little dribble on top?
Well, actually going out to eat sometimes I do order them plain with sauce on the side. But
you bring your own sauce in the restaurants?
No. I use their sauce, but I like when you get them plain, they stay crispy.
Okay.
But
they do.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when I'm making them at home, I'll toss them right in a bowl. Make tons of dishes, tons of mess. It's great. But yeah, the Happy Boy is great on wings. It's also really love it on breakfast foods. I think it's good on breakfast potatoes or like potatoes in general, fries.
Eating them last night, potatoes.
Oh, yeah?
Red potatoes.
Nice. You eat like a baked.
Like baked red potatoes and chicken last night. And that's I've been eating a lot. And I just put the sauce
That's fantastic.
Because the sodium's kind of low in there too. As long as I don't get too crazy. Don't get me wrong. If you use a ton of it, I'm going to get my sodium intake.
Sure.
But a couple servings of that is very minimum. And that's what adds that flavor to it. Especially the potatoes. Yeah, it was real fucking eggs too.
Yep, I love it on eggs. Egg burritos is great. Pizza, I really do like it on pizza. I don't know if you're a purist with pizza, like no sauce allowed. Or
I'm only a purist when it comes to me eating a new place for the first time.
Yes.
Plain cheese pizza.
Got it.
I got to try that. Then I'll expand. But putting a little bit of this on some sauce, on some regular pizza, I'll definitely try that.
Yeah, that's highly recommended.
That sounds really good.
But yeah, you could get experimental beyond that. People like it in mac and cheese. I know actually a fair amount of people that use it in crock pot dishes. So if they're making pulled pork, pulled chicken, they'll use the Happy Boy in there as well.
Okay.
My mom likes it in soups. She always sends me pictures of different soups she's making, and there's always a little Happy Boy drizzle on top. So cool.
Just adds a little bit of flavor.
Yeah, like a topping.
You can just trial and error.
Absolutely.
I had my potatoes had a bunch of butter on it. I put that sauce on there. They kind of clashed, but then they married each other.
Oh, good.
They did.
They became
one.
At
first, I was like, oh, okay, actually, that's really good now. You get that, you accept it, and you get that flavor for it.
Yep.
What was the first, if you remember, what was the first food you ever put your finished product on?
It had to be
a wing, right?
It had to be a wing. Like having a wing party with my friends, frying up some fresh wings. Yeah, absolutely.
You a football fan?
Yeah, I like football.
Who's your team?
Well, the team I was born into liking because of my father is the Chiefs. Okay. So I'm not a bandwagoner. He
Go Birds.
When they won the they played a good game.
Let's talk about when they lost the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah. Well, see,
the rumor is the Eagles are still scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, that was insane. It was by the second quarter,
40
I was like throwing in the towel. It was bad.
All right, so that was your born-in team.
Yep.
Who's your real team, though?
Even worse, the Cardinals. I chose to like the Cardinals. When I first started watching football, it was when Kurt Warner and Larry Fitzgerald had their run to the Super Bowl.
Good fucking years. That was a couple years of football right there. Very
so
exciting.
Fun to watch.
Super Bowl was very exciting.
Yep, one of the
best.
It was
boring, and then it lit up.
Oh, yeah.
It was boring at first.
Yep.
And then Kurt Warner was like, I could do this. I wish he won.
Me too. And like Fitz, he deserved a ring, but oh well.
Yeah.
So those are my teams.
I flashed back to my brother's house, sitting on the couch, watching that Super Bowl on one of those big DLPs.
Oh man.
Remember the big Remember the big old the big old flat screen, but then the big ass back?
Yeah, we had one of those.
Big ass back.
That's actually what we watched that Super Bowl on.
Weighs 2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
No, these TVs weigh 4 pounds.
Amazing.
It is amazing. That was $4,000. These were probably at 500. It was insane.
Man.
My first LCD TV was an LCD Westinghouse, bought it off Home Shopping Network. $990.
Oh my!
I did
what year
FlexPay.
was that?
It's got to be 05, 06, 07, around almost 20 years ago. $1,000 for a 32-inch. I bought my father a 32-inch for $98 at Walmart.
I will say,
it's a great TV.
TVs are one of those things that their prices have gone down for what you're getting over the years. Isn't it amazing?
I bought a 65-inch TV. I like the TCL brand.
Okay.
TCL Roku brand. I like that. Amazon TVs fucking drive me crazy.
Never had one.
Drive me crazy. It drives me crazy. The operating system on it drives me crazy. You're setting it up. It takes fucking 4 hours. Google this, Google that, Google this. Let me sign into my TV, please.
Let me just plug something in and watch something.
But it was a 65-inch TV. I think I paid $500 for it. And this great screen on there. It's just, and think about that. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, right? Talking about prices now. See, we're bringing everything in here.
Yeah.
What's the price of these sauces going on right here?
Smalls are $7 and the larges are $13.
Okay.
And you get more than twice the sauce in a large for less than double the price. So it's a little bit of a deal.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of difference. There's about 3 of these in here. 2 of these.
It's like 2.5
12 ounces
ish.
Oh yeah.
2.4 I think.
Ooh, Happy Boys. I'm glad I get to re-up my sauces in my fridge now.
Oh yeah.
So these are not available in the supermarkets just yet, right?
No supermarkets, but we do have some local partners.
Okay.
I'd love to shout a few out.
Oh, please, yeah.
Like I mentioned,
100%.
The olive oil storage of Jerry's, Crafty Beans and DuPont. I mentioned NEPA Crafters. But we did just get into both shifts locations. So that's like a huge
nice.
Huge win.
That's nice.
They're awesome there. So both locations have Happy Boy. Vitali's Market over in Westside Scranton, they have our product. Can list out a few. Daleville Ace Hardware, Covington, or that is the one. Music Ace Hardware has our products. There's a few restaurants that we're also partnered with. The 1905 Tavern over in Scranton.
I gotta get up there and see.
They do.
I gotta get up there and eat his pizza.
Oh my gosh, his pizza
supports
great.
my page so much. We always bullshit.
You haven't
with
had
each
his
other.
pizza yet?
I haven't been to a spot yet.
Man, you're gonna
I don't
be
think
happy.
about going to a bar to eat, and I have to get out of that mindset.
Yeah.
But I have 100. It's on my Scranton list, 1,000%. Thanks for bringing it up.
Yeah, super nice guy too. And so we'll do wing nights there once in a while, where we'll bring in the sauce and people can order it on their wings.
What's his name?
Sean.
He's an old school pizza maker, right?
I love talking to him about
He's an old school pizza maker,
oh yeah,
right?
he's got a history with it, and he's got a great opinion on local pizzas.
Yeah, I gotta get him on here.
He'd be good.
I gotta meet him and get him on here. I gotta go to his spot.
Yeah, super nice guy. And then
So does he use your sauce on the wings there, or is just on the tables? How does that work with the restaurants?
The way it worked with 1905 was he actually kept the bottles behind the bar for purchase.
Okay.
And then he had some bottles, actually filled up some gallons for him in the kitchen that you can get on your wings. He ran out, didn't re-up, but we're in contact about doing that whole process over again. So it'll be available, to put on wings, and then if you wanted a bottle, there's a few behind the bar. You can
Maybe we'll go see him. Maybe we'll go see him one of these weekends.
Yeah, I'll come.
We'll get some pizza.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be a good time.
Yeah.
What was the process? Hold on, I apologize if you're not done giving those shout outs yet to your spots.
Oh, a couple more. Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Mutant Brewing, they have our sauces.
They got good fucking food.
Oh yeah, they do.
The pizza and their smash burger.
Oh, so good.
Time out for a quick second.
Yeah.
People drive me crazy with the smash burgers when they're this thick.
Yeah.
That's a cheeseburger.
Right.
This is a smash burger
you
when
want
it's super thin.
You want the layers.
Yeah.
You want the crispy edges.
Yes. Don't say you're giving me a smash burger when it's a 1/4 inch thick.
Yeah, because it's a buzzword now. Like everyone is like, we got smash burgers on the menu.
There's a difference. You get like a double smash burger and it's this thick. Wait a minute.
Yep.
It should only be like this thick.
Exactly.
With their pizza and their burgers.
Yeah, chef's kiss.
Yes.
So good. Love Mutant. So they have the sauce in bottles that if you ask for hot sauce, they'll give you some. You could do your own drizzling.
Nice.
And then there's a new place down in, I think they're an old place, but they're renovated. Captain's, Harvey's Lake.
I saw, it was the Valley or somebody posted a picture of that.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, so Chef Dave Simonelli, he constructed their menu, so it's going to be rolling out, I think, starting this or next week. And he was cool enough. He reached out to me for some Happy Boy. So I actually got gallons in the car right now. I'm going to deliver to him.
Is that what you're headed up to?
Yep.
Nice.
Get him some
nice
gallons.
day to see the lake.
Yeah, so.
It's beautiful up there.
Yeah. But yeah, hopefully I didn't miss any. I probably did miss a few of my partners, but on our website on scotchsaucehotsauce.com, I got a tab there. It says local partners, and it's listed by town, so anyone can find and support my partners. It'd be great.
It's tough posting links to outside things on Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook's like, oh, no.
Yeah, you can't do it all the time.
I'm not going to show anyone that. It drives me absolutely crazy.
Yep.
I still think me just putting the words Food Fight Podcast in my posts holds it back.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It's like you post a picture of the National Rolls, the National Bakery.
I saw that one.
That's the episode today. And I figure people will just it could have been the time that I posted it, but
no one.
I mean, a couple thousand people saw it, but usually it's 5-6 times more than that. But I just think sometimes I put the link in the comments. It drives me fucking crazy. It drives me absolutely crazy. If I don't put it in there, they don't know where to go.
Exactly. So you have to, but then the post suffers. Yep.
I did notice, Brian, that I put in DiMatteis Food Fight Podcast. That comes right up on Google.
Nice.
But the last name's got to be in there, though. So I'm a big fan of that.
Oh, really?
It kind of separates it because there's 3 or 4 other podcasts called Food Fight.
Oh, okay.
One's very active. The other ones are dead. And the one dead one, in this course, has the Instagram name, Food Fight Podcast. And it hasn't been content for years. They read my messages, didn't even get back to me. I asked if we could switch it out, but they didn't even get back to me on that. They just let it die there, But but then you got to get creative.
Yeah.
Then you got to get creative.
Yep.
What kind of marketing? So you have the website, you're in stores. What other kind of marketing do you do?
Well, actually, we our good friend Glenn Corey. He's with Encore Billboards. He just hooked us up with
That's fun.
a billboard up in Lake
jealous.
Ariel. So
Your face on there with the sauce?
no, it's just the sauce. But we have it cycling through. Actually, it's a digital billboard. It cycles through all of our partners. So like you can be driving by one day and it'll say like, available at shifts, and then the next day you'll see it'll say somewhere else. So like we definitely want to shout it out to our partners, and thank you, Glenn Corey, for helping us with that. So we do a little outdoor media, I guess you can say. We go to as many events as we can. That's been a really good way to meet new people, get the product out, and they're super fun. Love going to events.
What's your next one?
Next one is Bowers Chili Pepper Festival down in Bowers.
Where's Bowers at?
It's south of here. I'm not sure exactly what direction. It's a little bit of a drive, but not bad.
Okay.
And apparently that attracts a really good crowd of people who love spice, they love heat, they love chili peppers. It's going to be looking forward to it.
That seems like the crowd that you should go after versus like the tomato festival crowd this weekend.
Right. Yeah.
It seems like
it would probably be fun and be fine, but like not quite aligned. Whereas chili pepper, like absolutely. So I'm hoping to come up with a new jerky flavor just available at that event. That'll be like super hot, tons of different chili peppers.
That'd be nice.
Maybe like a honey garlic chili, something like that. So I think that's September 4th and 5th. It's Friday and Saturday of September, the first Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
So down in Bowers, if
That should be
anyone wants
fun.
to come out. Yeah.
That should be fun.
Oh, technically this will be airing.
Yes.
Probably after that,
Yes.
but maybe
Yes.
I saw you there.
You know what I need you to do? I need you to bring some of your really hot sauce to the tomato festival this Saturday. I need you to spike all of the competitors' spaghetti.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So they start eating it, and once they get like a bite or two, they'll be like, "Oh my God, this is so hot!"
Oh, is that where they're doing the eat a pound of pasta in like 3 minutes?
Saturday, 1:30 or 2 o'clock, we're doing it.
My partner Nick, he I don't think he's gonna do it, but he did one night of training for it. His wife made him a pound of pasta with meat sauce. It was protein pasta, and he did it in 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh.
So he failed technically, but still, that's impressive.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
Some guy did it in under 2 minutes last year. I forget the exact time.
And you have to use your hands, don't you?
No hands. You're like this.
No.
You're like a slob in there. Yeah. Like an absolute. I think I have a picture from last year.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I did it last year.
Let's see that.
Some
I need to see that.
Some guy won in the matter of a couple minutes.
Oh, good. They give you goggles at
They give you
least.
goggles. They give you everything. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So hopefully this year I do a little bit better.
Yeah, so just get a little of that extremely happy boy in everyone else's.
Just walking by and being like,
sabotage.
"Hey, what's up?"
Yeah, this will help it go down.
And then when they ask me, "Hey, what you do to win?" I put this in everyone's spaghetti. Great advertising for you. I get disqualified.
Yep.
Perfect. That's a food fight right there. That's a food fight right there. All right. We are coming to the end of the journey. What kind of advice would you give anyone that wants to do something like this? Because this was an entrepreneur, probably hellfest for a little while.
A little bit.
A lot of nerve, doing anything original on your own is hard.
Mm-hmm.
You have to keep the consistency of it.
Right.
The consistency of it, the failures in between, the doubts, all that kind of stuff, And I've dealt with that many times over the years with my food fight brand and other stuff, like jiu-jitsu career, all that kind of stuff. So it's hard to keep moving forward sometimes, but when you do, it's fucking satisfying sometimes.
Yeah,
it really pays off. Let's take me through that.
Yeah, it is a matter of staying with it. Like number one would definitely be if you really love it and you're passionate about it. Even the hard days you'll be glad that you're going through them because you're passionate about whatever it is you're building. If you don't feel that way, maybe try something else. Like I would encourage someone to find the thing that they love that makes them excited, that makes them enter that flow state where it's like, oh wow, 4 hours has gone by. Like that's a good sign that you like what you're doing. So stay consistent, stay at it, even when you hit those days. And anyone could reach out to me too if anyone wants to start a sauce company or a bottling thing or whatever. Like I can help you because it does seem like a mountain to go through in terms of the licenses, the permits, the red tape. And there are some times when it's like, this is going to be so hard, but it's actually not. And that's where it helps to have people to lean on too. Like my two partners, my wife, Grace, has been very helpful as well. Like sometimes you just need encouragement from someone, or you need someone maybe to go, hey, you focus on getting that recipe down. I'll handle this paperwork and call the city. Like sometimes that's what you got to do. Mm-hmm. So I would encourage that. And mostly just like find the thing you're passionate about, because life is better when you're doing something that you're passionate about. And I've definitely been learning that over the past year. I loved my marketing journey. It was great. But I love this more.
That set you up.
Yeah, it
for
did.
this.
Yeah, it builds on it. Nothing is lost.
Yes.
So even if you try something entrepreneurial and it fails, like we all know the story of Milton Hershey, right?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Amazing
He built
story.
that city before he had the recipe.
Yeah, it's incredible.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
And he failed once.
Yeah.
At least once. Bankruptcy, but it's not the end of the journey, and everything builds on the last thing. So, just keep on trucking, keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward. His workers even turned on him at one point.
Did they?
Because they wanted better. They had great work. They had great working conditions and great pay. They wanted more. They all went on strike, and they kind of turned on him a little bit.
Wow.
And then that's where like the 5-day work week began and stuff like that. A lot of work laws that we have now kind of started with Milton. I get the whole story, but History Channel does that show, Foods That Built America. You ever watched that?
Yeah, a couple episodes.
And Milton, the Hershey stories was one of the first ones, and I just absolutely love that stuff. And me and my buddy Mike, I don't know if you see him, we did 3 episodes of Foods of Pennsylvania on the podcast.
Oh, maybe I did.
Yeah, and they're a lot of fun. There's so many Pennsylvania grown products.
Oh, right.
It's
yeah.
unbelievable.
Like snacks. We've got like one of the strongest snacking.
We're the snack capital of the world, baby.
I love
We're
it.
the pretzel capital of the world.
Yeah. Oh, I love the pretzels, the
tasty
chips.
cakes, all the potato chips. 4 or 5 major chip brands, worldwide brands.
Yep.
All started
Ketchup
here.
as well.
Ketchup, Heinz ketchup, all that kind of stuff. How the Pittsburgh Steelers took that name away from their stadium.
Oh, they did?
It's not Heinz anymore.
When did that happen?
It's some other brand. I don't
like
even
last
know.
year?
I don't even know, but it's no longer Heinz Stadium. Right?
Bad
Yeah,
move.
no, it's Acrisure.
They have a big bottle of Acrisure over in the end zone now instead of the big ketchup bottle.
I think it's like a healthcare company or something.
Wow.
Jeez, let's go from ketchup to healthcare. All right, Brogan, we got some closing questions. All right.
Okay.
What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? I gotta say hot wings. But I love pizza and I love ramen. Love ramen.
You only get to pick one.
The what one?
You only get to pick one. Food fight.
Food fight. Hot wings.
Hot wings? All right. What food do you eat in 24 hours, 7 days a week? Only food you can eat rest of your life.
Let's go pizza.
Best answer on the show.
Hot wings will
You
probably
get bonus
kill me.
points on the scores I don't do for this. Hot wings?
Hot
all
wings-
day long? Oh, that'd be
No,
tough.
they would kill me. Yeah,
That'd be tough.
that would be hard. The stomach
tough.
would not survive. So let's go pizza.
Your
It's friendly.
stomach-
It's nice.
Your stomach would definitely survive pizza.
Oh yeah.
We're made
made for it.
We
Yeah.
were put on this earth to eat pizza.
Pizza for breakfast
Yes.
is a wonderful thing.
Absolutely, especially from Old Forge.
Oh
Leave
yeah.
that pizza out on the stove overnight. People think that we're nuts for it.
Wow.
Never put it in the fridge.
Really?
Nope. White pizza, red pizza, whatever was left over the night before, in the box, covered up on the stove, ready to rock and roll the next morning.
Love that.
I don't know what's growing on it, but nobody cares. All right. The town will have survived for 100 years.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be okay. Mm-hmm. You are on death row for killing me for your hot beef jerky and hot sauce.
Okay.
What's your last meal?
Last meal.
Make it count.
Oh man.
It can be anything.
Wow.
You can do courses if you want
Courses?
to. Yeah.
All right. Wow. Okay.
All in the tax dollars. All in people's tax dollars.
All right, I'm starting off with an appetizer of Chef Dave Simonelli's from Marant's bacon-wrapped kielbasa kebabs that are drizzled with a honey jalapeno ramulade and blasted with candied cashews.
Is he the cook now up at the new place you talked about?
He's designing their menu and training
Understood.
their chef, but he's
I remember Arant's down there in
incredible
Mosaic.
restaurant.
Fuck yeah, right?
incredible.
I was there a few times. There's one I specifically had like a moose steak.
Oh yeah.
Something.
Oh yeah, the exotic meats.
Holy fuck, whatever sauce was on there.
Oh yeah, he's got the
stuff like
the
that.
meat preparations, incredible.
And you would walk in there, you would think the last thing you're gonna get is a meal like that.
Right. Yeah.
That's a long
Incredible.
time ago.
So that's my appetizer. Entree,
It was bacon wrapped what?
kielbasa kebabs. Kibasi. Yeah. I think he used Kaminsky's.
Oh, I love Kaminsky's and Derriere.
Yeah.
that
that's
makes
who he
sense.
used.
That makes sense for down that way.
But yeah, that's the appetizer. Entree might be, do I want to do a bowl of ramen? I love authentic ramen. Like I loved it from Peculiar when they were there in Scranton. But like I can always go for a bowl of ramen. But I don't know if that'd be death row. Yeah, maybe some hot.
You'd be sweating on death row.
Yeah, no, I don't think I want that. I might just go for a tray of pizza, or maybe like 4 slices of pizza, one from each of my favorite places. I will do. I need some Maronis in there. I need some Cebulas in there. I like Cebulas.
Okay.
Do you hate Cebulas?
No, I have to do a review from Cebulas.
Oh, okay.
No, we're in DuPont there.
Yeah, over in DuPont.
I'm over. No, it's a very unique pizza.
Very unique.
I definitely had it once. I don't remember it though.
Yeah,
So
it's really good.
Yeah, maybe I'll do a Friday review for that.
But yeah, maybe I'll just get a bunch of pizzas.
That sounds great.
So
the longer you eat, the longer you stay alive.
Right. So got to get a dessert in there too, maybe creme brulee. I'm a creme brulee guy.
You ever have Roots Chris cream brulee?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, their food is just
number one. And you know what? Let's slap a ribeye on there too.
Their food, and Roots Chris food is so good, and people are just like, it's not worth the price. I'm like, it is.
It's really good.
It's worth the price. Like, I worked there for 3 years.
Did you
I was
really?
a server when they first opened.
No way.
I made a lot of money there. It's fun. A lot of bad habits I picked up too. That's just the restaurant business in general. But the food there, like you're paying, what's the ribeye? $50-$60.
Yeah.
You think they're like, oh, it's the same as a Longhorn. It's not.
No.
Longhorn, I don't know the prices, but Longhorn, for an example, food cost wise, Longhorn, $25, $26 for their big ribeye. Probably paying $7, $8 for that cut of steak. Roots Chris paying $30.
Yeah, well, yeah.
$30 for
You're
a
prime.
Prime cuts are more expensive for a reason. That's why you're paying what you're paying.
Yep.
And then the side dishes, everything in there,
So
homemade,
good.
everything. I give vouch for the place.
Love it.
Every single food item that's on that menu, brought to that table, is made from scratch. I can't think of anything that is not made from scratch. The only thing they don't make from scratch is the fucking lettuce. They don't grow it in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Everything else.
But you know it's going to be crisp.
The salad dressings are all made, all homemade.
Love them. Yep.
All homemade. Everything. The only thing that came in a box once was the oysters that they made.
Oh yeah, because they got to get them shipped.
They made
in.
bank on that.
And I like getting their oysters once in a while.
Yeah. Raw oysters.
Yeah. I used to hate them.
Suck them down.
Yeah. You knock them back.
Ooh,
yep.
They are good.
With a little bit of Tabasco, a little horseradish.
I'll put a little salt on there. Make the even extra salty.
Nice.
Little bit of Happy Boy.
I know some people who do that.
Yeah, I would be like that. A little bit of Happy Boy. You know what, Seinfeld?
No.
Are you a Seinfeld guy?
I would be. It just hasn't gotten onto my rotation.
There was one
yet.
episode where one of them brought their own sauce into the restaurant. They didn't say anything about that, but one person brought in the cucumber, and the guy comes over and goes, "What are you doing with that cucumber in here?" It's like, "I want cucumber in my salad." There's no outside cucumbers allowed. It's fucking hysterical. You see that one, Brian?
No.
Seinfeld's.
No.
That's my at night don't know what to watch show.
Yep. I want to watch it someday because I'm a guy. I end up having to like watch something through, so it's like I'm like
You'll enjoy the shit out of it.
Okay.
It's very good. There's all the people now, all the younger kids. They're watching it now. And they're being offended by it.
Oh no!
No shit.
I bet.
It's a very offensive.
Kind of
show.
feel that way about Always Sunny. Don't know if you've ever watched.
I watched it before.
Rewatching some of the early seasons with my wife, and I'm like starting to laugh, and I'm looking over her. I'm like, oh, that's a bad joke.
But the thing about jokes are they're just jokes.
Yeah, they're jokes.
Everybody just take it easy.
Yep.
Everybody needs to relax a little bit more.
Yep.
All right, bro. This was a great episode.
Awesome.
Is there anything that you want to tell the listeners before we head out?
Oh man.
We touched on a lot.
Yeah, we did.
Touched on a lot. It was a great episode.
I would love for people to give Happy Boy a try. Reach out to me. Hit my website up. Like I'd love to get it into your hands somehow. And but yeah, hope to see people at events. I'm just and
Events
thank
are
you,
fun.
Brian, for having me on. It was
I appreciate you
great
coming.
Conversation.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I could personally food fight vouch for this hot sauce because I am not the type of person. Now Peggy's coming in. I told her that I use her sauce on I'll make chicken wings. I'll make boneless chicken. I'll get the boneless chicken thighs.
Great for that.
I'll saute them up. I'll put her sauce on there.
Oh, nice.
Right. This is more that Tabasco Frank's Red Hot style. I'm going to sit there with the jar, put a little on, eat a little bit. Oh, new layer.
Yeah.
Put a little bit more.
Yep.
That's the way. And I have never been the type of person who will sit at my kitchen table with a hot sauce bottle and drip it on there.
Awesome.
Until I tasted this.
Awesome.
right?
That's the goal. We want
Yes.
we want people
Yes.
to this needs to enter the rotation, that
Yes.
sort of thing. There's
Yes.
a place next to it in the fridge.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for re-upping me on the Happy Boy sauce, bringing some beef jerky, almost setting me on fire, but we survived.
Yes, we did.
All right. Food fight.
Food fight.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Awesome.